14 rebounds a contest and over 8 block shots a game. Crabb returns for Cal, replacing Carter. Gary Franklin checks out. First look at Brandon Smith tonight, the 5'11 sophomore from San Ramon and De La Salle.
So Brandon will probably take the point. That'll move Jorge to the off-guard position, take a little bit of the pressure off of him to handle the ball so much.
Kirk hits the second, 1 out of 2. He checks out. Emmanuel Negedu checks in, a 6'7 sophomore originally from Nigeria and a transfer from Tennessee in for the Lobos, and I have a story about him, and it's amazing he's even on the floor tonight.
Yeah.
Brandon Smith brings it up for Cal. Right elbow back to the basket, Sanders Friesen, guarded by Hardiman. Crabb takes a handoff at the top, backs it away. Left wing Gutierrez, feeds for Camp, left block, turnaround jump hook in the left hand, short over Negedu, but Camp followed his own miss, got it back, tried to put back inside, too strong. Rebound tipped out, Gutierrez has it. Right wing for Smith, and he backs it away. The Bears regroup here in the half court. 15-8 Cal leading it. Off to the left, Smith. Left wing, Gutierrez. Guarded by Gary. Camp at the top. Swings it right for Crabb. Has about 7 inches on Fenton. Smith pumps on a 3 at the top. Spins into the lane. All the way to the basket. His runner high off the window and in. Falling away. Brandon Smith makes it 17-8 Cal.
Yeah, he passed up the initial three-point shot and then went into the lane. That was a semi-circus shot.
Largest lead for Cal. Gary to the top off a screen from Negedu. Left wing, Jamal Fenton against Gutierrez to his right off a pick from Hardiman. Right block, leans in, shot block, picked up by Hardiman. Down the right, missed a chippy putback. Cal clears the rebound. Up the left side, here comes Smith into the front court. Bears working on a 9-point lead here. Right side, Smith dumps it inside. Sanders Friesen turns middle, jump hook in the left hand, too strong. Rebound tipped out. Baseline right, Gutierrez backs it away. Feeds a cutting Camp in the lane, counted in one. Camp is hacked in the act. Everything going Cal's way right now. Hardiman called for his second foul. The 5th on New Mexico. Camp to the line for the and one, and it's an 11-point lead for the Golden Bears.
And the Bears doing a great job on the offensive board. Maybe not being able to secure it initially, but batting the ball, keeping it alive, and the end result is that Harper Camp has an opportunity for a 3-point play.
Camp 4 of 4 at the line on Tuesday. With his first point tonight, or his first bucket tonight. Left-handed stroke, Rainbow rattles home. 3-point play for Camp, and it's 20-8 Cal. And Steve Alford wants time. He does not like what he sees right now from his team. He's very frustrated. Cal by 12 with 12:38 to go in the first half.
Well, he's got smoke coming out of his ears, and he's really laying into his team right now. I think he's disappointed in the effort. The Bears out hustling the Lobos right now, getting the loose balls, getting the rebounds. They really have dominated the glass so far.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by your Northern California Toyota dealers. More people say yes to Toyota than any other brand in California. Learn why at your Toyota dealer today. Well, season tickets are on sale for California Golden Bear basketball. Mini packs, single game tickets also on sale now. Don't miss the opportunity to see National Power Kansas coming to Haas Pavilion. Tickets are going fast. Sellout is just right around the corner, so get them now. Cal, Kansas, also Southern Miss on the schedule coming up. San Diego State. Check it out at calbears.com or by calling 1-800-GO-BEARS.
In fact, San Diego State's the favorite in the Mountain West Conference this year.
Up the right side, Jamal Fenton into the front court for the Lobos. At the top, Gary, right at the top to Fenton. Right corner with the ball, moving in. Alan Krabicek back in. Tony Snell picks it up. Pass inside for Cameron Bairstow and a jump hook. Down the right off the window, it rolls in for Bairstow.
Yeah, got away. Bok gambled on the post, turned his man loose.
Smith across midcourt out there with Franklin, Crabb, Camp, and Bok now, the 6'9 sophomore. Right side, Franklin moves in at Darius Gary. Pull up off the dribble. Right corner 3 is short. And the rebound tipped loose by Kirk. Can't save it, though, from going out of bounds. New Mexico had it and lost it. For the Lobos, it's Darius Gary, along with Fenton, Snell, Kirk, and Cameron Bairstow, a 6'5" or 6'9" freshman from Brisbane, Australia. Driving in baseline right, Crabb off the inbound. Baca 3, left side. Front iron rebound, New Mexico and Fenton. Up the left side, Fenton picks up his dribble to midcourt for Gary. Got away with a walk. No, he didn't. They called it as he ran over Smith, but first he took 2 steps before putting the ball on the floor. The Lobos turn it over. It's their 5th already. Timeout on the floor. 11:49 to go, first half. Cal 20, New Mexico 10. This is the Cal Sports Network from IMG College.
I just saved on my favorite.
Diapers, so I bought my baby a new
chainsaw, and they marked down the best nail
polish. 2 for the price of 1.
People love to talk about great deals. And if you talk to your neighbors, some of them are bound to tell you about State Farm. Thanks to discounts of up to 40%, switching to State Farm could save you hundreds. No wonder 40 million drivers trust State Farm. That's more drivers than Geico and Progressive combined. So ask a neighbor, then go to discountdoublecheck.com or call 1-800-STATE-FARM.
Discount percentage and availability may vary by state.
You're listening to the Cal Sports Network from IMG College.
I ride BART every day.
I like the convenience of BART, and I like the fact that I'm not having to drive a car.
I'm not having to sit in traffic.
Easy to ride. BART is just more reliable.
Like 4 minutes, and they come in 4 minutes.
It's cost effective.
Hassle-free.
We love catching BART.
I think it's fabulous. It's on time, it's clean, it's safe.
Faster than a car.
It's easy to tell where it's going. I love it.
From right in front of my apartment straight to work.
I stand up all day at work, and I can sit down and enjoy the ride.
BART, and you are there.
At Colliers International, the Bay Area's leading real estate firm for over 35 years, we understand it takes an entire team to produce success on the court. As a proud partner with Golden Bear Basketball, we embrace the principles of discipline, integrity, sacrifice, and preparedness. We try to perfect our game to create more success for our clients. Whether you need to buy, sell, lease, manage, appraise, or finance a commercial property, Colliers is the right team for you. Colliers International. We work from tip-off to the final whistle for our clients.
Ticket City has been providing fans an unforgettable experience for all college sports and championship events for over 20 years. Visit ticketcity.com or call 1-800-SOLD-OUT for deals on great tickets. Tonight's game brought to you in part by United Healthcare, helping people live healthier lives. Cal 20, New Mexico 10, 11:45 to go in the first half. Bears bring it up. Harper Camp at the top. Right wing Franklin outside the arc. Down the right to Bach. Backs in and Kirk. Ball poked away from behind, but right to Smith, right wing. 20 to shoot. Rubs off a box screen to the top. Pick and roll for Bach. Right of the key. Bounce pass inside for Camp. Threw it away. Stolen by Gary. Here comes New Mexico. 3-on-3. Gary drives into the key. Bowls his way into Smith. Throws left corner. Fenton a three is good. Wide open from the left corner. It's a 7-point game at 20-13.
Yeah, DeReese got deep into the lane. He's a really strong kid. He gets some bumps, but he can still get off the pass.
Cal's led by as many as 12. 11-10 to go in the half. Across the top from left to right, Brandon Smith dribbling and a reach-in foul. Actually, a block is going to be called on Cameron Bairstow of New Mexico, his first, their sixth. Bach leaves. Sanders Friesen comes back into the ballgame. Camp will check out and get a breather. Our first look at Richard Solomon tonight, the 6'10 freshman from L.A. It's Smith, Franklin, Crabbe, Solomon, and Sanders Friesen. At the top, Smith against Fenton. Dribbles off to his right, picks up his dribble. Solomon to the top against Bairstow. Right wing Smith, entry pass, right block. Sanders Friesen backs down against Kirk. Ball poked away from behind, loose to the top, kicked around. Last touch by Snell of New Mexico, out of bounds. No! Michael Irving says it's a New Mexico ball. It was last touch by Snell. It went off the leg of Tony Snell, and the Lobos just got a gift.
They're saying it went off Alan Crabbe's leg. I agree with you, Roxy. I thought for all the world that Cal was going to maintain possession.
Michael Irving clearly missed that one. Alex Kirk, right wing for the Lobos. Pressured by Solomon. Bounce pass inside for Bairstow, knocked away. Picked up by Chad Adams, who checked in for the Lobos, a 6'6 sophomore from Albuquerque. Kirk at the foul line, pressured by Solomon. Holding, drops it off. Fenton drives in from the left, into the key. Drives all the way to the right block. Quick shot up and in. Boy, a speedy move inside by Fenton. And single-handedly, he's brought New Mexico back into the game. Cal by 5.
Well, he's got the quick feet, and he should. His dad was a professional soccer player in Trinidad Tobago.
8 for Fenton. Right wing Crabbe at the top. Sanders Friesen for Cal. 10:20 left in the half. Left wing off a screen. 18-footer. Brandon Smith sticks it over Fenton. 22-15 Cal. Boy, I like what I see from Brandon Smith tonight.
Yeah, I do too. Much better tonight. He struggled a little bit the other night getting in the wrong place with the basketball.
Cross midcourt. Here is Fenton to the center line. At near midcourt, Chad Adams averaging 2 points a game. Gets by Franklin into the key, cut off by Sanders Friesen. Left corner stepping back, a Snell three. Good from the freshman Tony Snell, just his second three of the year. 22-18 Bears, 9:45 to go first half. Smith into the front court, hands off right wing for Crabbe. Solomon to the top, right at the top for Franklin, guarded by Kirk. Mark Curry to his left, pump fake Crabbe, steps back left sideline against Snell. Lowe's left corner for Solomon. 15 on the timer. Left wing Franklin pumps on a 3, step back, crossover dribble into the lane, all the way to the goal. His runner knocked down, counted. Gary Franklin and 1. The push shot by Franklin, a tough move by the freshman. Second foul on Cameron Bairstow.
Well, Franklin's strong. He's got good upper body strength. A lot of times you see freshmen come in and they need to spend a lot of time in the weight room. But Gary is really strong. He can finish inside. He can take some bumps. So he's obviously spent a lot of time in the weight room before he got to Cal.
To the end one for Franklin. He went 0 of 3 from the line here Tuesday. Missed that free throw. He's 0 of 4 for the season, and Kirk clears the rebound. Cross midcourt Fenton. Cal by 6, 24-18. Bears already in the bonus, 17 fouls on the Lobos. Fenton around Gutierrez into the key. His floater middle lane from 10, no good. Rebound, Gutierrez gets knocked to the deck and a foul on New Mexico.
Yeah, that was a late whistle, but it had Mike Littlewood did not want to make the call. He wanted to just play on, but when Jorge lost the ball out of bounds, he had to make the call at that point. So that's a shooter.
That's the 3rd on Bairstow, the 8th on New Mexico, and a 1-and-1 for Gutierrez with 9:09 to go in the half, and the Bears leading it by 6. It was a smart play also by Gutierrez to induce that foul.
He's pretty good at
very heady.
He really is. Knows how to create. He knows how to illusion.
Jorge a 1-and-1 front end rolls off, and the rebound cleared by Negadu for the Lobos. Fenton will bring it up out there with Kendall Williams, Adams. Negadu checking in for Bairstow, and Kirk pass from the top off to the left from Adams, deflected out into the Cal bench by Alan Crabb. Darius Gary coming back, replacing Chad Adams. Cal is Gutierrez, Franklin, Crabb, Sanders, Freisen, and Solomon right now on the floor. Sideline left near the Cal bench. Gary playing it in. Up the left sideline for Fenton against Gutierrez. Off a screen from Kirk to the top. Fenton gets into the key all the way to the basket, up and then a move and a quick burst into the key and a scoop layup by Jamal Fenton.
And he has changed the complexion of the game for the Lobos. He's able to get inside the defense, and despite being only 5'9", he can finish in there.
24-20, Cal. Gutierrez up the floor, 8:35 to go in the half. Sanders Freisen shovels it for Gutierrez to the top. Double team, throws it over left corner. Solomon, long 2 on the way. Good, Richard Solomon hits the 19-footer. 26-20 Cal.
That's about as nonchalant a jump shot as I've seen in a long time.
Here's Gary up the left sideline. Drives it, Franklin, forced back out by Gary. To the top, right wing Fenton. Outside the loop, off a screen from Negadu to the top, moves in, pass deflected, intended for Negadu, run down right sideline by Fenton. Lob underneath for Kirk, left block, falling away, shot from 5, too strong. Rebound Sanders, Freisen for Cal. Outlets Gutierrez, 3-on-4. Jorge up the right side, drives in, forced out. Franklin right wing around Kirk to the top, moving to his left, fires a 3, back iron with a shot, and the rebound Kirk, and he is fouled on the rebound. Cal foul is called against Marcuri Sanders Freisen, his first, and that's 4 now on California. Takes us to a timeout. 7:50 left first half. California 26, New Mexico 20. This is the Cal Sports Network from IMG College.
Here's a little test. Let's see if you can guess which bank was ranked highest in customer satisfaction with retail banking in California by J.D. Power & Associates in 2010. Oops, time's up. The correct answer is Bank of the West. How about 2009? Once again, the correct answer, Bank of the West. And 2008, bingo, Bank of the West. Is anyone starting to notice a trend here? It seems when you take good care of your customers and treat them with courtesy and respect, they notice and appreciate it. So if you'd like to experience that rare feeling of being really happy with your bank, we'd like to invite you to give Bank of the West a try. Because if you're keeping score, after 3 years, it's Bank of the West 3. All the other banks in California combined, 0.
Bank of the West, member FDIC. For J.D. Power & Associates award information, go to jdpower.com.
New voice messages.
Mike, it's Taylor, your favorite all-pro running back. Man, you missed my 46-yard TD run last night. Dinner with your wife is more important than the team? Whatever.
Yo, Mike, it's Buckner, the center for your hoops team. What's with you hitting the hardware store while I'm in a playoff game? Thanks a lot.
In sports, any second can be the second. Download game highlights, scores, and stats with the nation's fastest 3G network. AT&T. Rethink possible.
Certain geographic monthly charges and restrictions apply.